What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Planet of Nerds. I am Chris DarthPyrin Walker, a.k.a. the High Nerd. And he is Kev, a.k.a. Nuff said, a.k.a. Captain Strong. Hey, we heard it.
Hey, Bo.
And guys, welcome to Wormholes, Henry Cavill edition.
Why not?
Why not? He's
Why
been in
not,
the
indeed?
news a bunch. Correct.
Oh, God, yeah. No, I mean, this guy's always in the news, but over the last couple of days, there's been some breaking news. So, over here on the Planet of Nerds, we decided we should possibly do a little Wormholes episode honoring what you could conceivably class as the alpha nerd.
The people's choice for all things nerdy.
Well, yeah, well, he is a super nerd as well.
Correct.
And you would say that to...
Well, yeah. You can't become the people's choice unless you are part of the people.
Exactly.
You know? So.
And this dude is based from everything I can see. He's
Yes.
a really nice guy, a sensible bloke. He stays away from most social media.
Correct. We were just talking about that off
Yes, we were.
stream.
Yes, we were, because believe it or not, folks, we don't just show up and do this straight away. We do lots of prep work for this.
Yeah, this was a couple hours prep, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, no, that was you on FIFA.
Guys, speaking of, thanks for that. Good segue to plug
Well,
a
thank you.
new
You see-
show. Come, I know you did it on purpose. A new show coming where Kev is going to play a football coach. And for us Americans, European football. Or Kev, as you like to call it.
The what? Real football.
There you go.
Not your American handball.
There you go. And I will be playing FIFA, and he'll be yelling at me, coaching at me.
Oh, we're giving
And-
him constructive criticism.
Quote, constructive criticism. We'll call it constructive at this point.
There'll probably be something to do with that. There will probably be words with the C letter in them.
And guys, we're going to do ultimate team mode. So we're building a team. Got a halfway decent average, like not a superstar team, but we got an average team to start out with. FIFA does a good job apparently of hooking you up early and helping you kind of build your team so you can compete against people. So,
And just for the record, I generally hate football games. I loved sensible soccer back in the day. What was that? The 90s?
that was Sega, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, sensible soccer. The FIFAs and stuff I never really got into. They just annoyed the crap out of me.
Well, you get
to be
bored
honest with you.
easily.
Yeah, I do. I do indeed.
So
I'm
I
an orc.
can
need
sit
lots
there
of
for
entertainment.
hours and do the game without even playing a single game.
Exactly.
So this will be a fun because it's funny because I'll basically be the players and he'll be the manager and the coach and the general manager and make all the decisions on players, who starts, who sits. He may even suspend players.
Oh, gotcha. And if you want to know my managerial style, I would suggest watching a movie, a classic British comedy. I say classic. God, I remember when it came out. Mike Bassett, England Manager.
Oh,
If you've never seen that film, oh, mate, you will love it. You will absolutely love it. It is proper British humor as well.
Fantastic. Add it to the list.
Movie. Yeah. No, that one's actually worth a gander.
I know. I'll add it to the list. I believe you.
That's what problems. Too big a list.
The backlog is real.
Oh, yep. Oh, I think I cleared some of that just then. A little bit more of it.
No,
But yes, guys. What?
Yes,
What?
I said a little to the left.
Oh.
A little to the right.
Yep, and then just go all the way in. But yes, folks, we are here today to discuss the man, the myth, the underrated, underused in Hollywood.
Is he underused, though? Yeah, I guess he is.
He is. I mean, if you call up his IMDb, You think for somebody of his popularity with the general populace, the great unwashed masses, it's not as complete a package as you would think.
Yeah. I think the problem is people look at him and think he can only play one thing because of how he looks, when in fact he is has a very high range of acting. He's done like Victorian films. He's played Sherlock Holmes, guys.
Yeah, but that wasn't a great movie.
No, but it's getting a sequel. It is getting a sequel. Yeah. And people want him to have a bigger role. People didn't like it not because of him.
No. But it was not a good movie.
No, but people didn't like it because of the quote message that was supposed to be forced down your throat. And people didn't like Millie Bobby Brown in it, apparently.
No.
I didn't even watch it. I'm gonna be, so
no. I think we left that to
that alter nerd.
The alter nerd.
But I think if he were given a Sherlock Holmes film, I would watch it.
Oh God, yeah.
And that's the thing.
And if you look at the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies,
I like those.
Yeah, they're good, but the whole
he's American though, so it's weird.
Yeah,
it's
and
weird.
Also the whole
not to be like
thing with it.
What I guess is that nationist or nationalist? No, that's not nationalist.
No, it's not nationalist.
It's
just representing the colony.
You know what I mean, though. Like, oh yeah, who cares? An American can play a Brit, but I mean, it would be cool to see Henry Cavill do it as a Brit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, I mean, can you imagine, like in the Sherlock Holmes, you've got the fight scenes with Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
I love Robert Downey Jr., but I'm not going to believe that.
Well, you're supposed to also remember that there's like people are supposed to look at him and think he can't win a fight, but he does all this cool stuff, and that's okay with Robert Downey Jr. But yes, it would be cool to see it, have it be like people expect him to win a fight on brute force, and he wins it with strategy and brute force. Yeah. Would be fun to watch Henry Cavill do that. Absolutely.
Oh, gotcha.
Absolutely,
kind of like Batman's supposed to do. Batman's very tactical in the comics and stuff like that. He's very analytical.
Yes.
He is the world's greatest detective. He's not just the world's greatest martial artists.
Correct.
Cavill, that would be fun. I mean, but Enola Holmes, no, thank you.
No, I'm good, but I'm good if the second movie is more of a Sherlock Holmes movie, I may check it out.
We can only hope.
If I hear if they're like, you know what, it's Enola Holmes too, but we're to set it up for Sherlock Holmes and Henry Cavill.
Yeah. So Enola Holmes too. Enola Holmes gets murdered in the first 5 minutes, and Holmes has to track down her killer.
Yes. Give it to me.
Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm in. Yeah. Take my money.
Netflix, listen to this. We know you're watching us.
Yes. The giant channel.
You know who's watching us? The Netflix customer service support rep who doesn't do anything but answers a phone and says, "Here's your free month. We're sorry we upset you. Goodbye." That's who watches us. Not anybody who makes decisions at Netflix,
But if you are that person watching who works at Netflix, spread the word.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Executive script consultants,
Enola Holmes. Oh man, let's write our own script.
I'd rather not write anything about Enola Holmes, considering she was a made-up character from 2008 or something in
like
a YA novel.
Yeah. No,
never mind the 100 years of Sherlock Holmes history, but
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm more of a Mycroft fan, and they have Mycroft in this, and he shows up a lot in all Sherlock Holmes stuff, but being his bro and all, but. My favorite Sherlock Holmes book is a book called Oh Jerusalem. It's from like the 90s. And It's about Sherlock Holmes and Mycroft having an adventure in Israel, like Jerusalem and stuff. So.
Yeah, and we'll move swiftly on from that topic.
yes, please.
Why the hell did you bring that up?
Do not bring anything else up about that.
You mentioned the first word, and I just thought,
I didn't mean it like that. It's called Oh Jerusalem. Of course it takes place there.
For God's sake.
I can't help it. Remember, I lived in Israel. So
Mama Susan, we're talking about a Sherlock Holmes novel here. Okay, we are not making any form of social or political comment.
You're trying to talk to YouTube.
Please. But yeah, well, that's why I never swear on these streams, as you well know.
Yeah, that's a bunch of fucking bullshit, and that's my one F-bomb for the show.
Right, now that we've God, it feels like forever since I was last on there. Who'd have thought we were sitting in exactly the same places? What, 12 hours ago? Is it 12? Maybe close to 13 now.
Yeah, let's see here. It was 12 hours ago. You were still you were I think we just finished. You were just finished 12 hours ago.
Yeah, and that stream is now, by the way, up, folks. For you
to
go watch on the replay. Good. Yes, it is.
Good. I can go add
stuff
to it.
Yes, CKNY episode 2, The Beautiful Gambit.
My dog is so.
That one's for you, Mike.
Brody, lay down, dude. Stop sniffing your own butt.
Oh God, yeah, that's Chris's job after the show.
Ew.
Right, all right. Anyway, right. Sorry, I'm just getting myself comfortable. Oh wow, look at that! Only 15 minutes in, and I was about to start reading the article. Right, guys. Yes, this was breaking news over the last couple of days. Henry Cavill circling Highlander reboot for Lionsgate.
They talking, yo.
Yep. Now, my first thought immediately just seeing the headline is Henry Cavill, Highlander. Hell yes. Yeah, I mean, especially when you consider the experience he's had with things like The Witcher and doggo. There you go.
All right, who plays Sean Connery's character?
I don't know what in this version.
Yes,
I don't know. We haven't read the article yet.
I know. And I'm
Jesus
just saying,
Christ.
Who would you want?
Oh, for Sean Connery's character.
Remember, he's really supposed to be a Spaniard.
Yeah, Sean Connery. No, he was originally from Egypt.
Egypt, that's right.
He was an Egyptian Spaniard with a Scottish accent.
Yes.
And Christopher Lambert is a Scottish Highlander with a French accent.
Belgian, sorry. Accent.
Yeah, Flemish. So, look, doggo again.
Yeah, doggo all the time.
Yeah, but no, come on, quickly. Who would you want to play Ramirez alongside Cavill?
Now, I don't know. Like, do I stay true to what the original casting was, or do I stay true to what the character is supposed to be?
Well,
because then I'm thinking like
the original didn't really care about that. They just went for good actors.
That's what I'm saying.
Take a lesson from that, Hollywood. Take a lesson from that.
I mean, because you could throw someone like Javier Bardem, you know, and actually be true to the. But if you
Scott Adkins,
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. I was waiting for it. Waiting for the Scott Adkins trap.
Dude, he's a great action star.
Every part has to go to Scott Adkins. What movie were we talking about? And you're like, oh, I'd have Scott Adkins play that. But that was actually a good one.
No, that was Gears of War.
No. We were talking about something else yesterday.
Were we?
Yeah.
We were talking about a lot of stuff yesterday.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday, and you're like, Scott Adkins. I'm like, yeah, actually, because it looks like he looks like the character.
Oh, God, I can't remember what we were talking about yesterday.
Jeez. Now it's going to haunt me. It's gonna haunt
And
me.
you know what's really annoying? I think that was off air, so you can't go.
It
back
was
and
off
watch
air.
It.
Yeah, absolutely it was.
So
Yes, it was off air. We
didn't.
didn't stream yesterday before. Yeah.
No, because I thought I'd said him as the bad.
Yes.
character
We weren't talking about
Gears
Gears
of
of War
War.
yesterday, though.
No, what
What were we talking about?
What
And
were we talking
I brought
about?
it up, and you're like, "Oh, well,
Uh,
Scott Adkins could play that."
Oh, geez.
Dang it!
Dang it! Dang, 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 dang,
It
dang,
was
dang, dang.
something with martial arts, obviously.
Yes.
Ow!
No, that wasn't it. Your dog foo is no good.
Aha! No, your dog foo is not as good as mine.
Your dog foo, he suck.
All right.
Yep. See,
This is
ladies and gentlemen, we'll get to the article, but this is very interesting watching Chris get eaten by a puppy. Get him, doggo. Get him, doggo. Get him, doggo.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
You're going to say that one day and he's going to bite you in exactly the wrong place.
Get the ball. Go get the ball. All right, I'll get the ball, and you can stop attacking.
Right, yes. So, okay, let's get to the bloody article. Jeez, I knew I'd cursed myself there. I said 15 minutes and we're getting into the article already. That's good for us. It's now 20 minutes. All right.
That worked.
Henry Cavill circling Highlander reboot for Lionsgate. And look at that. Look at that.
Bottle.
No wonder so many women ship for him, you know.
Yeah.
He's almost as good looking as me. You know? I'm a 10, he's a 9.
All right. Wait, but you never.
Well,
Who would you have play Sean Connery?
now you see that's right. So older, wiser. It'd be too cliche to have somebody like Russell Crowe
Yes.
because they've worked together before. Even though Russell Crowe's got the experience of doing that, you know, the action kind of things from Gladiator. He's a bit old and past it now. Who would I get to play? I'm just trying to think.
Christopher Walken.
No. Oh god damn it! You put me on the spot now.
Well, yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'll come back to that.
No.
Yes, because otherwise, all it's going to be is me sitting there going,
Well, no, talk it out.
and you go, ouch, ouch, ouch. Right, so we want somebody who's slightly older, which, you know, actually, to be honest, you don't need somebody slightly older because they're supposed to be sodding immortals.
Yeah. That's what I was like, what? Or someone who's older but doesn't look older. You know, someone who.
That means any woman in Hollywood because of the surgery.
Hey,
Yep, there you go.
oh, could they gender bender it?
Ooh. Gender bender it. I suppose technically they could.
They could.
Uh,
Uma Thurman?
Well, yeah, actually, I was just going along those thought processes myself after Kill Bill and stuff.
Yeah.
Or Emily Blunt.
Yeah. Lucy Liu.
No, Lucy Liu's a bitch.
Damn. Damn.
I mean, not being funny. Maybe somebody like James McAvoy even.
Oh,
done some good action movies.
Yeah.
And he's got a bit of acting range to him because he's not supposed to be as action orientated as Conor McLeod.
Correct.
So, you know.
Let's see here. Then,
oh, and by the way, yes, hello, people in the chat. Yes,
I mean,
David.
Michael Fassbender.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's a good shout.
You
That's a
know,
very
I
good
mean,
shout.
he would be great.
Oh, that's a very good shout.
Yeah. And he would be kind of similar voice-wise to Connery.
Yes, he can do that as well. And we know he's got the action chops from
Yes.
things like 100, Assassin's Creed.
X-Men.
You know. Well, yeah, but X-Men, they weren't as much action. He didn't do as much action because he's Magneto.
True.
He just
true,
looks
true.
at- he looks at
his
you
hands
funny.
up. Ah.
Yeah, he just goes, all right.
Just like that.
Yeah, something like those lines.
David March in the house. What's up?
Yes, and Matthew, yes.
James Purfoy. That's a good actor. That's a good choice. And Walken,
Yep.
yes, is another guy who deserves a top 5. movies that isn't. But what's his top 5 movies that isn't? He's done so many like awkward stuff.
Yes, he has.
What's his
biggest role?
His biggest role. Yeah, Need More Cowbell is his biggest role. I need more cowbell. Let's see here.
He was good as the head in Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead.
Yeah, but I mean, that's really his biggest role. No,
this nurse. No, I'm saying he's good in that. You see this nurse? She's absolutely crap as a nurse.
Yeah.
And even though I can't feel it, I know every time she walks in the room, I get a hard on.
The Deer Hunter. The Deer Hunter.
McBain.
He played Nick in The Deer Hunter.
Yeah.
Hairspray.
Yeah.
The new one with John Travolta as the mom. He's in Catch Me If You Can. Like, that's the thing. He's not like a big movie guy. You don't even have to do a top 5 movies not named.
Just
I guess.
top 5.
Wait, Pulp Fiction he was in, but it wasn't a big role for him, you know? No. So, like, you could do just, top 5 Christopher Walken.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, we've got enough to go through at the moment. I'm sure me and David, between us, have got a list of about 15 episodes.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, True Romance, maybe?
Oh, that was a good film.
But, again, not, not, none of these were like, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah, Dead Zone, yes, I keep forgetting Dead Zone. That was such a cool movie.
But, again, he would just be a top 5 Christopher Walken movies. You wouldn't have to include the not named part.
This is true.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, but Chadwick, anyway. What's up, man? What's going on? Good to see you, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
And then Matthew Coburn says Dead Zone is biggest role of his, getting a collector's edition Blu-ray from Scream Factory.
Oh, nice.
And David Marsh says he has the Prophecy franchise.
The Prophecy 1 was good.
But yeah, other than that.
Yeah, because I did.
So really, it's just top 5 Christopher Walken movies because I don't think any of those are such like huge franchises that you can't include them in a top 5 list. And if you include it in the top 5 list, it would like overshadow completely all the other films on the list. So that's the point of that show, if I'm not mistaken, is basically. Like
highlight some of the lesser known roles.
Yes, when for Walken, they're all pretty much supporting.
Well, when I say roles, I mean they're lesser known movies, because for me and David's next episode, we're going to be doing top 5 films, and remember, this is mine and David's personal choices. Top 5 John Carpenter films that are not Halloween. And this one's going to be really, really painful to research, because I'm going to have to reach all the way up to the shelf and pull off all the DVDs that I have. So, but anyway, right, 25 minutes in and we've read the headline. This is more, we're back on track now, Chris.
Yes.
This is cool.
Good.
Right.
And then the puppy's acting a fool, so we're definitely right on track.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Puppy's been good this whole time, and now he wakes up.
Yeah.
Right. So. Yeah. See, he's definitely a 9. I'm a 10. Right. There can only be There can be only one Highlander, but apparently Henry Cavill can be many superheroes. Adding to his growing list of marquee franchises, the star of Man of Steel and Netflix's The Witcher is in negotiations to star in Lionsgate's reboot of Highlander, the 1986 fantasy adventure film that spawned an entire pop culture ecosystem, including sequels, TV series, tie-in novels, comics, and video games. Video games? There was Highlander video games?
What? Wait, hold on. You keep reading.
Sorry. So I get.
There's got to be like an NES game or like a Commodore 64.
Yeah, gotta be. Yeah, I'm trying to talk. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but I mean, I get sequels. Yes, I especially liked Highlander 3 when they pretended they never made Highlander 2. TV series, yes. Tie-in novels. Well, that goes without saying. Comics, I can see that, and video games, I don't remember at all.
Yeah. There's one.
There was one
arcade fighting game in which player controls one of 2 swordsmen. It's for the Atari Jaguar. There was also Highlander, the last of the Mcleods.
McLeod's.
I always mispronounce that name
Yankee accent.
when I read it.
Yankee accent.
And then McLeod's. I see. Mcleod. Yeah, I get it. Highlander, the game, was a canceled game in 2010.
Oh. So there you go. There was actually games.
And then there was a video game tie-in released in 86 in the Commodore Spectrum, Commodore 64, and Amstrad CPC home computers.
Oh, I had the Commodore 64 and the ZX Spectrum Plus 3, the posh one with the disk drive built in. And my next door neighbor had the Amstrad. My next door neighbor had the Amstrad with the cassette tape built in.
I had the Atari one that had the cassette and the disc.
Oh, and you said I was fancy.
I mean, again, I had a very good childhood growing up.
Upbringing.
Crazy stories that I've had throughout my life, which ties into a new show coming here on the Planet of Nerds, High Tales from the High Nerd, where we talk to nerdy people and they tell us interesting life stories. I'm going to start with myself, give you guys a taste of a few of mine as I get attacked by the puppy here.
And by the way, if you like cute puppies, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I put that in there now because he can't get to the computer to put the graphic up.
And got it.
Like, share, and subscribe to see more doggos going mental.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I thought so. Right. So, yeah, we've established there was video games. Right. Oh, Christ, I always mispronounce this guy's name. Chad Stahelski, the director of John Wick, is directing this with Neil H. Moritz, Josh Davis, and David Leitch producing. Amanda Lewis, Patrick Washburn. Are you taking the piss with these names? Jesus Christ. At this time on a Sunday afternoon, you expect me to get away with do them? Jesus. Patrick and Gregory Wyden will executive produce. Terry Williamson, What Happened on Monday, is writing. Okay. Director of John Wick. If this goes ahead, you know the action is going to be off the chain. That's going to be some serious shit going on there. That's going to be awesome. And when you think about the fact that they're immortal so they can get injured and carry on, damn, that's going to be fun. Right. Cavill's role is unclear, but he will be one of two leads in the film. The original film starred Christopher Lambert as Conor McLeod. And on a side note, me and the ledge David March, the Spy Guy channel, link down below in the description of this video, did a top 5 on Christopher Lambert a few weeks ago. So after the stream, I highly recommend you go over there, check it out. And, well, unless you're watching this on a replay, in which case, after the replay, go over to the Spy Guys channel, check it out, give it a like, post a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to him because he is good peeps. And over here on the Planet of Nerds, we like to support all of our friends and fellow content creators. So do go check him out afterwards, after the show. Right. Christopher Lambert as Conor McLeod, a Scottish warrior born in the 16th century who learns he's an immortal after he dies in battle, only to come back to life. Point of order, he didn't actually die in battle. He was horribly gut wounded and they all expected him to die. He didn't know he healed himself. So he didn't die and come back to life. He was just really, really fucked up for a little bit. And then he got all better. Like your traditional football player when they get injured. They break out the magic sponge and they're better. All better again. So, yeah. Oh, and David, no problem, man. Like I say. Oh, hi for in the house, by the way. Yo. But no, David, like I say, we try and promote, we're trying to build a community here. So, yeah, we're going to promote all of our friends. So, Plus the fact that I'm on that show with you, lends it that air of credibility because, there's nothing more that says class more than a incredibly good looking talking orc drinking heavily whilst talking about movies that most people haven't heard of. But hey ho, it all works. Right. I need to come back to life. And Sean Connery as Conor's mentor, an Egyptian, improbably named Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez, or is born with the name Taknei. Juan teaches Conor that he is one of a small handful of humans who are born with what is called the quickening, which allows them to live forever, unless they are beheaded. Yeah, that'll cramp your style, really, wouldn't it? Another beheaded. Centuries later, in present-day New York, well, no, it wasn't present-day New York. It was 1986 New York. No, there we go. Conor faces off against the Kurgan, Clancy Brown. And that is going to be a tough role to fill. I'm going to have to give some serious thought as to who they could get to do that role. But, I'll come up with a decision by the end of this. Another immortal who is bent on beheading all immortals.
Clancy Brown's character, you said?
Yeah.
Batista.
Really? I suppose Batista could have fun with a role, because if you remember the way Clancy played it, he was a proper no fucks given. That's more an F-bomb for the show. Sorry about that.
Ooh.
No.
Vinnie Jones.
No. No. Vinnie Jones, bit too old, not got the
That's
physicality
true.
for it.
He is a little old now. That's true.
Not got the physicality for it either. So, but yeah, I will give that some thought, and I will get back to you by the end of this article with my idea. And it might not be Scott Adkins.
Jesus.
Another immortal who is bent on beheading all immortals, thereby becoming the most powerful being on Earth. No, I thought the point was you killed all the other immortals and you became the one. You got the powers to do anything.
Yes. That's why
you became a god, not just the most powerful being on Earth. You became a literal god for all intents and purposes. Which again is why I'm quite happy with they ignored number 2, because they kind of butchered even that simple fact in the sequel. All right.
What about Keanu Reeves as Ramirez?
That's not actually too bad.
I know.
That is not actually too bad. He's got the relationship with the director already.
Or Lawrence Fishburne.
Well, that would do a checkbox in Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
Although getting a bit older for it nowadays, but then again, I suppose you can have him as older because, Sean Connery wasn't exactly a spring chicken in Highlander.
No, yeah. No.
What was it, 86, so he was about 104. So...
Yeah, you've known him his whole life, haven't you?
Yeah.
All 300 years of it.
Yeah, I knew him from when he was a wee little boy. Used to bounce him on my knee. I used to see if I could bounce him right over the fucking wall. He was an annoying shit. But yeah. Right, anyway, I try not to talk too much about my personal life here, folks, mainly because when you're 3,000 years old and you've drunk as much as I have, you don't remember most of it. So, it's better that way. Right, becoming the most powerful being on Earth. When the film first opened, it was a flop, grossing just 5.9 million domestically. But it was so popular on home video that Lambert and Connery starred in the sequel in 1991, which we pretend never happened.
Yes.
And the franchise expanded from there.
Which we pretend never happened.
Well, no. Highlander 3 was good in ways. Because Van Peebles and Lambert have good chemistry. They've done a couple of films together. And we had the TV series, which wasn't actually terrible. The TV series had some good moments in it.
Hi, I'm Candy Kurgan. Of course you are.
But yeah, although there was a couple of those TV movies, one of them, what was it?
Wasn't there a show too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The TV show was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It was entertaining. But they did a couple of TV movies where you actually had the guy from the film, from the character who played. It wasn't Conor Mcleod. It was like a second cousin or something, if I remember. He actually, they had Christopher Lambert in it as well. I think it was actually called The Quickening, the made-for-TV movie.
Yep.
And the storyline of that was several immortals had decided they didn't want, they were going to protect the planet by making sure there would never just be one.
The TV series went from 92 to 98. Damn.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. It was pretty damn good.
Look at that. It was, what's his name was the, oh wow, IMDb's changed.
Oh, has it? Oh, I haven't logged onto it today.
Weird.
Oh, great. They've done improvements. Which means it's
Adrian
gone.
Paul.
But yeah, no, the Quickening where Christopher Lambert from the Immortals have decided they didn't want imperil humanity, so they locked themselves away in a monastery somewhere to never be seen again and were guarded by monks. But then obviously somebody found out where all these immortals were and went, right, fuck it, that's a banquet right there. These motherfuckers are all chained down. But yeah, so where are we? And the franchise expanded from there. A reboot has been in various stages of development for over a decade. Directors including Justin Lin and Juan Carlos Fresadillo, and stars including Ryan Reynolds. God, that would be terrible for him.
Yeah, that would not be.
And Dave Bautista. Ha!
Ah, look at that!
Wow!
Look at that!
Yeah, man. Wow. See, again, Netflix, hit us up. We know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We've not read this article yet, and my colleague got lucky with Dave Bautista there. But Dave Bautista probably turned this down as well because he wanted to do the Gears of War movie, which he's still trying to push. And
it wasn't called The Quickening. It was called The Source.
Oh, The Source. That was it. Sorry.
Yeah, 2007.
Exactly. So think about it. They were still making movies 10 years after the show was axed.
ended, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, yeah, have all been attached at various points. Cavill, meanwhile, has been busy shooting season 2 of The Witcher for Netflix. And he recently signed up to play Sherlock Holmes again. Oh, there we go. We spoke about this as well. Opposite Millie Bobby Brown's titular performance. Well, yeah, titular. That's one word for it. As in titular, getting on my tits. In Enola Holmes 2.
Oh, no, you're going to get canceled for saying that. Whatever shall we do?
Yeah. Not give a flying fuck. I'm sorry, Mama Susan. That's my one F-bomb for the show.
Why are you calling YouTube Mama Susan?
It's a running joke with some of the other channels I watch.
Okay.
I'm trying to get with the big boys here.
Oh.
Pandering to them. Not that they'll ever know we exist.
Right.
But it just sounds funny as well. Sure. Right. His days playing Superman, however, appear to be over, with Warner Brothers rebooting the franchise with producer Jar Jar Abrahams and screenwriter Ta-Nehisi I'm a shit writer.
But is that actually going to happen now with the whole Discovery thing?
Well, you see, that is the question. But if they've got contracts,
but
if they've got contracts already signed, do you get what I mean?
True, but they can always go to them and negotiate buyouts.
Yeah, and anybody worth their salt will just say, well, no, you give me the money no matter what. So, yeah. But that is one to...
I mean, don't get me wrong, AT&T still owns 71% of this new company. You know, so...
But they said they're silent, but they said...
But they're silent majority owners, yes.
Yeah. Which means they will have no direct input. So... But yeah, So let's be honest here. That Superman movie, if it ever comes out, is going to go down faster than the Titanic. You know,
Oh, it's going to be awful.
it's going to be
Because
absolutely
they're forcing it.
Yeah,
They are absolutely forcing it. The fact that it's going to be a black Clark Kent, they're forcing it, guys.
yeah. Well, they've actually
There
got
are
a black
actually
Superman in the
black
character.
Supermen that you can do characters.
Yeah.
Stories that people will be interested in because you
Calvin
don't have
Ellis.
to do.
Yeah, Calvin Ellis. I mean, do a decent Steel movie for God's sake.
I'd rather it be the Zod one.
Yeah,
You
you could take it so many ways. You don't. They don't get it. But then again, saying that gives me a little segue here. We actually talk about this. Me and Comic Book Bob and Don from over at Nerd Tots and Mike at Road Comics. I say yesterday. It was this morning
for you.
For me, it was literally at like 3:30 this morning.
It was last night for us, folks.
Yeah. So talking about this on CKNY, which episode 2 is up now. Where
CKMY.
MY. Sorry, I didn't mean to say M. But I'm an orc. I'm an orc. It's not my fault. I blame logistics. Logistics is the name of my drinks fridge.
You name your drinks fridge, huh? What do you?
What
else do you do with your drinks fridge?
It's my best friend. But yeah, so again, after this episode, and after you've checked out the Spy Guy, go back and check that out. That's up on our website now, where we talk things geeky, nerdy, and comic book style with 3 amazing guests. I was waiting for Chris to say something there, but no, he's just sitting there going, no, you summed it up perfectly.
You did. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, well, thank you very much.
And I just have
indeed.
to pay attention. I got to now remember at 45 minutes to put a card on.
I thought you were going to put a pen and a bit of paper by your desk.
Meh.
Oh, no, yeah, but then the dog would just eat it.
Yes.
Yes.
You got that right.
Have you not got a phone with a little memo?
I do, but I don't care about that. I got a brain, don't I?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I would. So touche.
But yeah, so that Warner Brothers, that Superman's going to suck. Deadline first reported the news. Oh, we got through the article.
Nah. It's a good thing we have others. Correct.
Yes. Well, I thought this is Variety. They're normally longer than that.
Not when it's just in talks.
Yeah, true.
There's nothing else to really report. You know,
Adam B. Very. Look, mate.
We've had Adam B. Very articles before.
Yeah,
they're not terrible. They're good.
You get paid by the word, mate. Spread it out a bit. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he does.
But anyway, right. So, but the irony of this.
What is the irony of this, Kev? Tell us.
Is that this isn't the first time that Cavill's been linked with, shall we say, pop culture icons?
No.
And I'm not talking about in his career.
I'm talking about first time. No.
I'm talking about in the last few months.
Dun dun dun.
Oh yeah, you cut out there. Your
the dun dun dun.
Much better. But yeah, sorry, and I just realized I haven't given you my choice for Kurgan. So I would probably go with, I can never remember his name, the guy who plays the Mountain.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting one.
Because say we've got Cavill as Conor Mcleod. Cavill's not exactly a small dude as it is.
True, you need someone really big.
And the Kurgan's supposed to be big.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
So somebody like the Mountain. I can never remember the actor's name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Can you imagine him?
He's the world's strongest man.
Yes.
It's a Scandinavian name or Icelandic. He's one of those two things.
Yeah.
I guess Icelandic is part of Scandinavia.
Yeah.
And so,
the Nordic countries.
Yes, it's a Nordic country. Beautiful. Actually, I've been to Sweden. I'll tell that story at some point on High Tales from the High Nerd, coming soon to the Planet of Nerds.
And what we'll have to do is get somebody who knows a bit about music to do a little theme song about that, changing DuckTales, just the DuckTales theme tune, just enough. So that we go, no.
Nice. I like it.
Without getting this copyrighted.
Yes. Change it just a smidge.
Yeah. See, we plan these things out, folks. It took me all of a second and a half to think it out.
I'm guessing I got to start with childhood stories. What it sounds like.
I don't know.
Or do I go backwards?
Dude,
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
You're supposed to have thought about it and you haven't.
I have a lot on my plate.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't at the moment. I finished it all, but there's some more cooking.
Yeah.
But yes. Anyway, yes. So Henry Cavill has also been linked to Mass Effect. All right. There's a great picture of him getting his makeup done for The Witcher. Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes. Famed actor, PC gamer, and sexy system builder. Oh my God. Did you see how many views that fucking video of his has had?
I have not seen how many views it has, but I'm sure I can imagine. I don't need to see to imagine.
Yeah, there's a lot of thirsty people out there. Wow.
Try millions.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course there's a lot of thirsty people, especially during the time we were in.
And not being funny, what does this tell you? People want to see good-looking folks on their screens.
Not us.
No, yeah, well, speak for yourself, man. I am the best-looking orc most of these people will ever see.
Because you're the only orc most of these people will ever see.
If they're lucky.
You are the last of your kind, are you not?
Oh, God, no.
Orcs with a K? I think you're the last of your kind.
Well, dyslexia is a genetic trait with most people. So, it's built into most orcs' DNA, dyslexia. So, I'm the OG.
The OG orc with a K?
Yes, the OG. Well, that would make me an OG. OGK.
Orc with a K? OGK, OG.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. What am I getting myself into here, folks?
About the same thing as you do every week.
Yeah, that's true.
You should be used to this by now. How many videos have we
done?
What
are we doing next week, Brain? The same thing we do every week. Try and take over the world.
Chat shit on YouTube.
All right. We're not taking over the world. That's our secret plan that no one's supposed to hear about. Shh.
Yeah, you buggered that one up. No. Nothing to see here, folks.
There's no death ray here. I know these are not what you're talking about.
These are not the death rays you are looking for.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, but you just took out your mic. Right. Henry Cavill may soon be going to space.
Well,
virtually, at least. The actor posted on. By the way, this was where is it? The date was 3 months ago.
Okay.
The actor posted an image on Instagram earlier today with the cryptic message "secret project" or just a handful of paper with random words on it. Guess you'll have to wait and see. Oh, he's a right little tease, isn't he, our Henry? He can't keep it still for 1 minute. He's got to tease everybody all the time. Right. But maybe not. Running the image through a filter reveals a block of text with multiple references to Mass Effect. Right.
What?
Mass Effect.
What?
Mass Effect, that one which was a really good trilogy of games, and then you had Andromeda, and now you've got the legendary edition.
In Andromeda, the game itself The story, the game was good. It's the actual
The
bugs.
engine, the mechanics of it.
Yes, that were broken. But now they've apparently fixed. So I recommend apparently going back and playing it.
Maybe I will.
It's on the Game Pass.
Yes, I know it is.
And now you have your EA fixed. You're
Oh,
welcome.
God, would you back off with that shit?
You're welcome.
First world problems. First
I
world
know.
problems.
So many games.
Yes. The image is extremely blurry, but game pressure discovered if you run it through Focus Magic. Oh, they're not getting sponsored by this fucking article, are they? With the link going there.
No, they're probably no.
They're just giving credit.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm ripping on them for it. Jesus, I'm New York. I rip on things. I was waiting for you to say something snappy there. You kind of let me down.
I'm trying to read the article because I'm intrigued.
Yes, well, you stop interrupting me. I'll read the bloody thing.
Nah, it's too much fun.
Oh, I don't know. It's such a bloody palaver, this is. I don't know why I put up with you. Honestly, you're sleeping in a spare room tonight. Jesus Christ.
What?
Anyway, if you run it through Focus Magic and fiddle with the settings.
Magic.
Fuck it, you read the thing. Go on.
No.
No, go on. You want to keep interrupting? You read the thing.
This is Wormholes, man. David March says Andromeda needed another year to finish, like KOTOR 2. Agreed.
Yes.
They did rush KOTOR 2 after the success of KOTOR 1. Yet KOTOR 2 was still okay.
Andromeda was unplayable in sections.
It was. It's fully playable now. I need to go back and play it and beat it. Actually, I think I own it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think.
I
don't know.
That's what problems, folks.
I know, but I don't have a PlayStation right now, so I don't.
No, you got a Game Pass.
Xbox, yes.
Yes.
Yes, Xbox.
With EA Play.
Yes. Anyway.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready?
Yes. Yes. What?
Right through Focus Magic. Stop it. And fiddle with the settings.
Fiddle.
You can extract some very meaningful words from the visible bit of text, including Cerberus, Talzora, and Geth. I know. I played the fucking games.
Uh-huh.
And plus, I've known a couple of girls who were named Tally. And Geth. Not the sort of language you're likely to see.
Girls named Geth?
No, Tally.
I know, I'm messing because you said
I've known some blokes called Jeff.
Whatever you do between the Orc and Jeff. Jeff and the Orc? What? Yeah. Guys, if you haven't checked out Jeff and the Orc, what are you doing? That's the funniest show on YouTube. Is that good? Was that good?
Yeah, well done. You can have a cookie after the show.
Yay.
For getting it right. You're such a clever boy. Such a clever boy.
56 minutes.
You see, I line them up and you knock them down.
Hey-o. All right.
And Geth, not the sort of language you're likely to see outside of the Mass Effect universe. And yes, I did run the filter myself and the words come out clearly. So if this is some kind of fake out, it's a really good one. If you want to give it a shot, the focus filter with blur width 18, normal noise removal, and highest accuracy gives good results.
I wonder if Focus Magic must be free.
Well, even
why don't you click it and find out?
Because that'll screw up my page layout.
No, it won't. It'll open it up in a new tab. That's all.
Yes, and then I won't know which ones I'm supposed to be on.
It is free. So
yeah, well, there you go.
Just hit Control Tab.
No, I'm going to go like this. All right, that one.
No,
that one.
There you go. Hey, look, that was so hard.
Yes, and I do realize I did actually fuck up. I hit the wrong button because we shouldn't be. This was supposed to be the third article. Not
so you screwed up before we even started this article.
Yes, and you made me fucking.
What?
Right,
how is that my fault?
It's all your bloody fault.
No, this is your fault.
You're the producer, so anything that goes wrong in the show is your fault.
Hey, it's not my fault that we can't get your second monitor to work so you could produce your own stuff too.
Oh, here we go. That's all I hear, folks. All I hear, folks.
Or as Matthew Coburn says, the Jork Show or Orc Show. All I hear is crickets right now, Matthew Coburn.
Yeah. Although the Orc Show would be kind of appropriate because all you'd see at Jeff would be his feet. Oh, wait, he hasn't got any.
Hey.
Right, very good results. The site also realized that while the text in the image is incomplete, it matches up with a paragraph in the Mass Effect 3 Wikipedia entry.
And now let me say, so usually you're like, oh, well, he's reading Wikipedia, whatever. No, but on paper, so to me,
because he's got his phone in front of him, so why has he got it printed out? Yeah, if he was just reading Wikipedia because he's playing Mass Effect 3 and he's stuck, for example, he's got his phone there in his hand because he's taken that picture.
Yeah, look, and there's
So yeah, because look, if he was reading Wikipedia on his phone, he'd be using the bloody phone.
Yes.
He wouldn't have it printed out. Bit of paper here? No, he'd just be on the phone. So yes, I agree with you, Chris, because some people were actually saying that. But when you think about it for more than 10 seconds, it doesn't make sense. Why would he go through the hassle of printing it all out? Although saying that, knowing the way film sets work, sometimes you're not allowed your phones. And I'm saying that he's an A-lister. He'd be allowed his gear on. Yeah. He'd be allowed his on. Although you don't get signal. Although signal is a major problem in there.
Yeah, but he could have taken the picture and then
screen capped it and just had it on his phone.
Not screen cap. Just take the picture and then later upload it.
No, I'm on about of the Wikipedia page.
Go back and look at the picture.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is
go up. Not that picture. The one. There's another picture, isn't there?
No, that's about lower down in the article.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, thinking about it, it makes no sense to a point printing out the Wikipedia.
But you wouldn't print out a Wikipedia page if you have your phone.
No, but as I'm trying to explain to you, you don't get fucking a small one F-bomb.
I know, good signal. I understand that, but then he would just wait.
He
wouldn't have someone print out Wikipedia stuff.
You can sit for 2 hours between.
Yes,
takes.
And so it's Henry Cavill. Don't you think he would bring a book?
Not if he's researching that.
No, it's probably someone else printed it out and gave it to him, if anything, and said, "Hey, look at this," or for your Mass Effect idea. Someone probably in his, who works for him. If they, would have done that, that's the only possibility. But he wouldn't be looking at it like that if he wasn't seriously looking at it. He wouldn't just be reading the Mass Effect wiki. He'd have like a book or something instead.
I'm trying to cover all the bases here.
I know, but
I don't think because I know a lot more about how bad shit can be on a film set.
Yeah, but it also depends. For The Witcher, where is he filming?
The Witcher is in Ireland. It's a combination of locations and studio work.
Okay, where's the studio? Which studio?
I can't remember. We load the gear on trucks, and we didn't do the Witcher. We did.
No, you didn't do Witcher. That's
that was Ari.
So you don't know. You don't know.
It's the same fucking place where we've sent a load of gear for Dungeons and Dragons or whatever the fuck it is. But I don't know where it is. We just get a big truck shows up, we load it, and it goes.
But it's Henry Cavill, so I'm sure they find him a way to get cell phone signal.
You'd be shocked. I know one guy who makes sure that nobody can have access to the internet, and yet he gets himself perfect Wi-Fi, so he sits there streaming movies all day long and Netflix and sports. And everyone's like, "We can't get a signal." He's like, "Yeah, that's because of the this, that, and the other." What are you watching? Oh, nothing.
But remember, honest. Henry Cavill's a nerd. He probably knows how to get himself that signal.
Yes, I'm not denying that, but like I say, I'm playing all the angles.
Yeah, well, and why? Be optimistic here, man.
Because I've been burnt by Hollywood too many fucking times in the last 5 years.
You've been burnt by Hollywood?
Yeah. 17 roles I was up for. Didn't get a fucking one of them.
All World of Warcraft.
No. Dungeons and Dragons I was supposed to be on as well.
What about Bright?
Nah. Didn't bother with that one.
Lord of the Rings? Yeah, they could make you look more like an Urukai.
I would not sink that low as to play an Urukai. Honestly, you insult me. Right. Anyway. No, matches up with a paragraph Mass Effect 3 Wikipedia entry.
Yes, you've read that 3 times.
That's because you keep fucking interrupting me.
Not that part. I've let you finish and then talked.
Right. Matches up with a paragraph in the Mass Effect.
Oh my God.
Entry.
Now I will interrupt you. 4th time.
Matches up with a paragraph in the Wikipedia entry. Following the events.
Hey-oh. We're here all week, folks. Try the veal. It's excellent. What's veal, you ask? Baby cow. Delicious. Oh.
Medium rare.
Yes.
It's gotta have some of that red stuff in it.
Yes.
Gotta be juicy.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to the Planet of Nerds Culinary Arts.
Guys, did you guys see Nerd Tots' cooking show? It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good segue.
Yeah.
Nerd Tots, by the way, is our mate Don. He was on CKMY with us last night.
Correct.
Link for his channel is down in the description below as well.
Correct.
So after you watch this show, you check out Spy Guy. We then go check out CKMY. Then go and check out Nerd Tots. There you go, guys. You've got the rest of your day planned.
All right. Thanks to the Planet of Nerds.
No need to thank us. No need to thank us. We just do our part.
You can send us food.
Yeah. Right. Matches up with a paragraph in the Mass Effect 3.
Oh my God! Son of a bitch! Just for that, I'm going to get something to eat because now we've been talking about food. I'm hungry again.
You're always bloody hungry. I don't know why.
I'll leave the camera on even.
Oh, what? In case we get a bobo.
Yeah.
Right. Following the events on T'Chaka and a failed coup by Cerberus to take over the Citadel, the Quarians offer to support the Alliance if Shepard helps them reclaim their homeworld. Ranoth. I can't remember how you pronounce it. It's been years since I've played freaking games, all right? To reclaim their homeworld from the Geth. Assisted by a Quarian, either Talizora, or Admiral Darozen, Shepard boards a Geth dreadnought and rescues a captive Geth unit, either Logan or a facsimile occupied by a Geth virtual intelligence. Then disables the Reaper control signal over the Geth. Shepard then locates and destroys a Reaper base on Ranoth, which gives the Quarians an opportunity to attack the vulnerable Geth. Oh, that's a bit below the belt, isn't it? Not having a straight stand-up fight. That's a bit unfair. However, the allied Geth unit reveals that it intends to sacrifice itself in order to upgrade the Geth using a Reaper technology, which will enable the Geth to achieve true sentience and free will, making them capable of defeating the Quarians. Either Shepard negotiates a ceasefire to gain support from both sides, or is forced to support one side, which results in the other being completely annihilated. Guess which option I picked, folks. And then, yeah, we see it, and it kind of does make out, yeah, Cerberus to take over, yeah, and blah, 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 yeah, 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 Talizoria or Admiral, yeah, Geth, yeah, let's see there, Geth again. So that does seem quite valid as the, I mean, let's be honest, if this was a hoax, complete hoax, then they put a lot of effort into it. So fair play. All right. It could be a hint that something is cooking.
Cooking.
We're back to the food again. Perhaps Cavill is lining up to take a role in the next Mass Effect game. Yeah, he's going to actually play Talizora. All right, which we know is in development, or maybe a new spin-off series on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I'd be okay with that. Yeah,
no, I could see either one. Let's be honest, we'd all want the full movie, full cinematic experience or something like that. Although, let's be honest, with Mass Effect 1, you just want less of the driving around a planet trying to mine a couple of bits. wouldn't you? Really?
Well, yeah. For the first movie, I'd want it to be very action packed,
Mm-hmm.
and then do a series.
Oh no, the first movie could be the first game, really. And then you can do that's parts 2 and 3, building the alliances and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rebuilding the Earth Alliance, and making alliances with other races, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
The core tenet of the series,
Very true.
because then you've got more long form format to explore all the concepts and ideas that go with that.
True.
Yeah. So, yeah. Or it might be nothing more than Henry having some fun with fans because he knows we're watching. Speaking of watching, the freaking face review isn't again. Jesus Christ. Ah, Jesus. Makeup!
Somebody act like Jeff.
No, God, piss off. I'm just, no, not going to respond to that one. Not going to respond to that one. No, because he knows we're watching. I've emailed EA and BioWare to ask about what's going on, but we probably just have to wait and see. This was by Andy Chalk. So, yeah, you email EA and BioWare. That is just going to go in the spam folder anyway, along with the 1,000 emails they get a day. So that is one of those things like the news reports go, we approached so-and-so for comment, but they declined to get back to us, which means 5 minutes before they do the report, they go, got any comment on this?
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Yeah.
In this world, people expect an answer right away.
Exactly.
In this day and age.
We're going live in 2 minutes. Do you have any comments on this? Oh, you haven't got back to us. We're going live. Too late. Oh, they didn't bother to get back to us.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not focus magic.
See,
I told you.
Just unfull screen it, close that tab.
Can't be bothered. It's too much hassle. Because we have had a third story from 3 weeks ago. This is why this was supposed to be number 2 and that was supposed to be number 3, but whatever. We're a semi-professional outfit, I think. Did you say we're semi-professional?
No.
No, nor would I.
We're amateur.
Oh, big time. Oh, no, I'm good. All right. Henry Cavill in talks with Marvel to play an iconic superhero 3 weeks ago. It was rumored and recently confirmed by actor Russell Crowe. Oh, there you go. That he's set to play the mythical Greek god Zeus in Taika Waititi's Thor: Love and Thunder.
Cool.
Yes. Ever since, Marvel Cinematic Universe fans, really, have been wondering about the other possible gods and cosmic beings that are just waiting to be ushered into Marvel's expansive cinematic universe. Yeah, well, they've got to get rid of some of the dead weight first. And Henry Cavill has been the fans' first choice when it comes to picking the actors who should be starring as godly superhero in the Marvel films. Well, yeah, this is the thing. Like I said at the beginning of the show, for somebody who's as popular as he is, he's been in hardly anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Well,
but again, Superman is one of the largest and most recognized characters in history.
And he's been kicked out of it.
But he's still known for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, let's face it, you've had that, The Witcher,
Mission Impossible.
Mission
Man from
Impossible.
Uncle.
Yep. Enola Holmes.
Yeah, let's go to his IMDb. I'll go to his IMDb while you keep reading.
Yeah. All right. When it comes to picking actors, it should be starring as a godly superhero in the Marvel films. Well, these dreams could not be that far-fetched, with insider Daniel Richman reporting that Henry Cavill is in talks for the role of the demigod Hercules in the MCU. Okay. Richman has provided no additional details to support his claims and has only shared that Henry Cavill has had talks for 2 roles in MCU, Captain Britain and Hercules. In case he ends up being Hercules, fans of the actor will get to see him do a cameo in Thor: Love and Thunder. But won't this clash with his role as the superhero Superman in the DC EU films? Remember, folks, this was 3 weeks ago. There's him from The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yeah, so movies-wise, he was in The Count of Monte Cristo.
Mm-hmm.
That was his first big movie. He was in another movie before that called Vendetta, which starred Joe Mantegna and Sam Douglas. Names you won't recognize, his faces you would for that film. And then after Count of Monte Cristo, the next big thing he did was Tristan and Isolde. Then Red Riding Hood, Stardust, some movie called Whatever Works, some movie called Blood Creek. He was in The Tudors. Then Immortals.
That's a guilty pleasure of mine, I have to say. As a film. No, Immortals.
Immortals is a good film, yeah.
Fun action movie.
Yeah. He plays Theseus in that. And then The Cold Light of Day film he was in. And then he got Superman. Then The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Then the next Superman. Then Sandcastle. Some movie called Sandcastle. Then Justice League. Then Mission Impossible. Then some movie called Night Hunter. Then The Witcher. And then Enola Holmes, then the Snyder Cut, and now Highlander is rumored on here, and Squadron 42, a video game. He's going to be in a video game called Squadron 42. Take the role of a rookie UEE Navy combat pilot in a cinematic single-player adventure set in the Star Citizen universe.
Ooh. Star Citizen spin-off game.
Interesting.
Oh
my gosh, look at this cast. Hold on, I'm sending you the link so that you can just put it up because they need to see this. Everyone needs to see this cast. Holy crap.
Okay.
I'm coming with it. I'm coming into
the Squadron 42.
You can already see who that is, can't you?
Yes.
So
that is.
Yes.
Yes. Where are we? Yeah. Oh, wow. They have really changed this site, haven't they?
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't like that because you want dark thing. You don't want all this white space when you're doing this kind of thing. Sorry, folks.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you go into the actors, they're still the same, but this has changed. But look at that cast.
Damn. So you got Gary Oldman, Mark Hamill, Sophie Wu, Liam Cunningham,
Mark Strong, John Rhys Davies, Ben Mendelsohn, Gillian Anderson, Andy Serkis.
Yeah, freaking hell. Ian Duncan.
Harry Treadaway. That's probably
wow.
Yeah. So
that's a hell of a cast for a computer game.
This is a video game, yes.
Damn.
It was Wow. So I'll let me find the trailer for that. I might react to that.
I've got the trailer here. Yeah, the trailer's
no,
right there.
like do a reaction. Let me see how old the trailer is. Because the game's not out yet. Scroll down and you'll see the game when it comes out. Scroll down.
I don't like when they
keep going.
Storyline, plot, sci-fi. Did you know details?
Has no
country of origin, technical.
Yeah, no release date yet. So let's see how long ago this trailer. I'll do a reaction to this one. That's amazing.
Single player and crowdfunded.
Yes. What's it called? Squadron 42?
Yes.
Never mind. This teaser is from like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, right. There we go.
That's because Star Citizen really hasn't come about.
Done anything, yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So
David in the comments actually does say Star Citizen is nothing but a scam. It's been in development for a decade now.
Oh, I'm well aware.
So,
but the fact that they've got these actors doing this campaign is interesting.
Yeah, wow. That's one way to spend your crowdfunded money.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can't be professional and not eat for like an hour, can you?
Nope.
No, didn't think so. But yeah, so again, we got a nice picture of Henry there. Like I say, he's a 9, I'm a 10. In case the claims are indeed true, even then, Henry Cavill won't have any trouble switching over to the MCU, as it is now almost confirmed. Like I say, please bear in mind, this was 3 weeks ago, that his stint as Clark Kent Superman in the DC Extended Universe is over. It was recently reported by Deadline that author Ta-Nehisi I'm Shit Coates is currently in the process of writing a Superman reboot feature. It will be a brand new take on the character for Warner Brothers and DC, which will be produced by Jar Jar Abrahams under his Bad Robot label.
Man, I used to love J.J. Abrams stuff, and now...
Never stick a landing. He was great with starting TV stuff.
TV stuff, he's great. He needs to go back to TV stuff.
Yeah, great with TV, but needs somebody else to finish up for him.
He needs to go back to TV stuff.
Even though Henry Cavill is all for donning the cape again, and Zack Snyder's Justice League received highly positive reviews, Warner Brothers appears to have no plans on continuing with his Superman. So if Cavill is indeed moving over to the more successful superhero franchise, that is true.
Back.
Warner Brothers have screwed up royally. I have known ever since they announced Justice League, well, going back to Batman versus Superman. Everybody I know has said the same basic things. Yes, we all have slightly different opinions, and that's all great. Everybody's allowed their own opinion. That's cool. But we've all had the same basic opinions. They're rushing it. They're not setting the base. They're not setting the groundwork for it.
That's because they wanted to catch up with Marvel in 2 days.
Yes, but they didn't take into account that by the time they caught up with Marvel, the Marvel Avengers series, as it were.
By the time they started, Marvel was already...
No, let me finish. By the time they caught up with the team-up movies, the Avengers would have finished, and they would be the big team-up franchise to go for the next 10 years, whilst Marvel had to reboot, restart, rebrand, etc.
Which they were going to do anyway, whether DC did that or not. Yep.
Exactly. So if they'd taken their time and done the build-up, they would now be, what would you say, Avengers 2 stage, Age of Ultron kind of stage going by the Avengers, the
Captain
Marvel.
America Civil War, maybe.
Yeah, they'd be about that phase of the in relation to the Marvel universe.
I'd say Civil War, getting ready for a few solos,
yep,
and then building up to the big Justice League. And Darkseid, and all that stuff. Yeah,
2-part like you had Endgame, Infinity War,
which would have been the Snyder cut. You could have done it in 2 parts.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean, though. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But the Snyder cut would have been completely freaking different because you'd have had the build up.
Oh yeah, you would have already known the characters, absolutely.
Exactly. So you
yes,
could have
and
done
they would have
a
had
lot.
team ups already.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
and I say
Yeah.
people have been saying this for everybody I know has been saying that, who's a fan of this sort of thing has been saying it for years.
Mhm.
So, right. Anyway, what was I? The more successful superhero franchise. Shots fired. It is only good news for his fans, who would love to see him retain his superhero status. As for Henry Cavill's busy schedule, the actor recently wrapped up shooting for the second season of his popular Netflix series, The Witcher. So, busy schedule. He's not got a bit. This is what I don't get. He's not one of those actors that finishes a project on a Friday and a week later, a week later he's somewhere else. I mean, it's like Gal Gadot, for example, Wonder Woman. They literally finished filming the first Wonder Woman on the Friday, had a week break, and then went straight into filming Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they're all lined up. But you know, he doesn't. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. It gives him time to play Warcraft or whatever he's into now. You know, plus he's recently got himself a girlfriend, which is fair play.
Yes.
Because this man knows what social media is like, knows what the general populace is like. That's why he doesn't do social media apart from a bit of Instagram.
Correct.
He's actually come out on interviews and said, "Oh Christ, no! I'm scared shitless of actually going out on a date." Because
he's apparently shy.
Yeah, but also not just that, because I mean, there was that story last week or something. This idiot tried to, you know, Bill Gates just got divorced, and so she tried to hook up with Bill Gates, and she's like 22 or something, and she then you know, ended up getting scammed because she thought it was the real fucking Bill Gates, because he's going to be interested in you, love. Jesus Christ, not even a famous bird, you know. Yeah. And there was the one with Matthew Perry. You know, he made me feel happy. You're on the celebrity dating site and he's chatting with you. What? Why did you talk to him? You're like, no, you're just out for clout, bitch. Fuck off. Stop wasting oxygen. Jesus Christ. But yeah, sorry. That's my little. Oh,
Matthew Coburn says one good thing out of it: no cyborg movie with Ray Fisher.
No, we've already got a great cyborg movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The Universal Soldier.
No, Universal Soldier. They weren't cyborgs. I'm talking one of his first movies, Cyborg.
Oh, that movie.
Yeah, that was great. Albert Pyun directed it. I know that because he was supposed to direct Nemesis 2 straight after, and so the sets that they built and the location they scouted, Nemesis 2 got cancelled, so he did Cyborg using a lot of the sets and locations they'd already prepped for Nemesis 2.
Gotcha.
Hey, bit of film trivia for you there, folks.
Yes.
Right.
What?
Nothing. I'm just prepping.
Like that?
Yes.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of everything. Better hit that like button, guys.
And share and subscribe and comment and do all that good shit for us. Because we need all the goddamn help we can get. Anyway, right.
Because we don't have boobs.
Well, you are one giant tit, but apart from that. All right. Oh, David, nice.
Going on the list.
Yes, I knew the second I mentioned that.
There you go.
That's what I like about David, man. He's got some wicked taste in films. That's why I think you should go over and check out Spy Guy, folks. But anyway, popular Netflix series The Witcher, so his calendar is all cleared up for the foreseeable future. And there's him going, what do you mean I've got nothing else to film? That is a proper, what? Eh? Huh? What do you mean? Look at his the picture.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that is a, no, give me another role, please. Don't take my Superman away from me. You all right?
Yeah, Bodhi's here.
All right, we're getting a doggo on screen, maybe. See, I love it. He gets annoyed when the dog keeps jumping on him, and then the second dog doesn't jump on him, he pulls him up onto his lap.
Well, because he's calm. It's when he's not calm and he's trying to jump on me. So scroll down.
Yeah, I am.
Oh no, okay.
I was sparking up a cigarette.
Gosh.
Yes, I know. While we don't doubt the possibility of Marvel Studios gunning for Henry Cavill, he's already one of the highest paid TV actors. Richmond has lined up quite a big list of claims when it comes to the guy. Just recently, the tipster reported that Ryan Reynolds and Michael Bay want Cavill for their Netflix sequel to Six Underground.
Interesting.
Oh, hello. Have you seen that Six Underground yet?
Not yet.
That's worth a watch.
I've heard.
I mean, anything with Ryan Reynolds is generally pretty damn good fun, and I can't wait for The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard to come out.
Yes.
But yeah, have you seen the trailer for The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard?
I have.
No reaction to it then.
No.
But that was on that trailer. The soundtrack was perfect.
Excited about.
No, because that just looks like fun.
Now, when they drop the next trailer for Free Guy, which is the game, the movie
video
game movie. Believe you me, I'll be reacting to that next trailer.
Yeah, that's the one where he's kind of in a Sims-like game, isn't it?
GTA style Sim.
Is it GTA? Yeah.
GTA and Sim style MMO, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, anyway, sequel to Six Underground. And the latter is busy pondering whether he wants to be involved in the project. I can help you with this decision. You say the immortal words, hell yes. Do it for your fans. We need you in more content. Man. Right. Excuse me. The ambitious claims by Richmond about Henry Cavill include a report about him starring in an alternative version of Batman from a different reality in a future DC project, and demanding 10 million to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. 10 million? Not being funny. Henry Cavill, you would expect to have a higher price tag than 10 million. But then you look at his body of work and you go,
yeah, it's taking a risk. You're taking a risk. You are taking a risk.
But the thing is, I think with Henry Cavill, a lot of his fans will support the project no matter what. So you'll make your 10 million back on him just from the exposure his fans will give you.
That is correct.
Because he is a pretty much universally loved and respected actor. He has a massive fan base. So I think 10 million would be a very good investment. I mean, Christ, I guarantee you, we get him on this show just once, we might actually get towards monetization.
If we had him on this channel, I think we get monetized overnight. Overnight.
Right. 10 million to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's also a potential sequel to The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. was all right. It wasn't the best of his films, but he generally does. I think his worst film's probably Enola Holmes of all the ones I've seen.
That one's not his fault either.
No. His only problem, his fault was with signing the contract on that one. They probably sold it to him slightly differently and then did script changes. That's a lot of the time. That's what they kind of do is they'll get the actor on board and then they'll say, we just need to tweak it ever so slightly.
Mm-hmm.
So All right. Where was I? Man from Uncle. Cavill wanting to play an unnamed Disney prince.
There's a lot.
Really?
Few he could play.
Yeah.
I could see him as Eric. I can see him
I can see him on Disney's Hercules.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe that's where they're getting the Disney and Hercules in the MCU thing, because, you know.
Could be. They are doing a live action Hercules. I thought someone else was attached to that already.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, everything that's gone on with the last year and a half has really screwed the pooch with a lot of things.
Yes, exactly.
So
Disney live action. What other he could play? The
he could play Mulan.
Very funny.
Yeah, do a better job of it. Anyway, while you look that up, let me finish this article quickly.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's attached to it yet.
Yeah, many Sherlock Holmes projects. Yeah, is in Enola Holmes too. God, help us all. And countless other news that are to be officially confirmed. So, till the news of Henry Cavill as MCU's Hercules or Captain Britain, I'd love to see him as Captain Britain. That'd be so fun. Is confirmed by the studio. It is better to take some of these reports with a grain of salt. Well, yeah, that's what you do with everything.
Yeah, no confirmation of who would play Hercules.
Oh, and Bree's finally shown up. Unless you've been in the chat earlier and I missed you, man. In which case, I apologise. Have they? Is that breaking news? Read what Bree's put in the chat. Is that breaking? Is this breaking news?
What's breaking news?
Now Disney have apologized to Depp.
What?
What?
I don't really want to necessarily talk about that here, but
no, I'm interested to know. Wow.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah. Bree, man, where'd you hear that?
Because I don't see any news.
So,
yeah,
Bree.
I don't see that.
Yeah, no, hopefully Bree will give us a hint where he saw that. And if you say it was on Twitter, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't see.
Hmm.
I wonder if you guys can hear that.
What, the whining?
No, my jaw popping.
Oh, yeah, no, we heard that as well.
Yeah.
See, folks, that's why I like Chris, because he can actually dislocate his jaw. It makes it easier to fit.
Heyo. Puppy, you were just outside. You have food. There's water. You have toys. I think you good.
Yeah, well, he's not good.
No, he's very bad.
Yeah.
You're a very bad puppy. Okay. It's okay. Oh, my. Say hello to the people, Bodie. When you turn around, though, they can't see. Ah! That's my face, dude.
So nothing of value was lost.
What is going on here?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you not saying anything while I'm being attacked by the puppy?
Because I'm just letting the pictures paint the words for me whilst I Google on my other computer.
What are you Googling?
And I'm not seeing anything either.
No, yeah, I don't see anything.
No, which paper? Bree, please tell me which paper I can pull it up and have a look.
Yes. There are every newspaper has a website now.
Yes. And Doggy says hi back, Matthew. No, that's his way of saying hello.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, and literally he's developing his own language. It's 1 bite for yes, 2 bites for no.
and 3 bites, you're screwed.
Yeah. And 3 bites for leave me the fuck alone.
Hi. You're crazy. You are crazy. You're the star of the show, though. Yes, you are. Ah!
You're the star of the ouch.
Nah, you licked me. Here,
oh God, really?
Trying to bite my face. Trying to bite my face, are you? A dog?
Oh, hold on, I'm just having a quick butcher's.
Oh, Brewood said the Daily Star.
Yeah, that's
Is that
not
a paper
what
or a tabloid?
it's a tabloid. It's almost comic book, to be honest with you. I'm just having a look.
See. Getting to know you. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, it's not.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah. People in low cut tops and stuff, and getting bats out and what have you. And,
Oh, what?
yeah.
He says, "I think." He says, "I think." Reewood says, "I think." He says, "The Daily Star." I think.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm on their website in Showbiz right now, and I'm not seeing anything apart from female influencers and actresses and whoever.
Daily Mail.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to try the Daily Mail quickly because I'm intrigued by this. If this is true.
If.
Yes, I did use if.
If the vernacular if.
No, Rio Ferdinand does something. Joe Biden does something. Okay, no. Jesus Christ.
The dog likes some weird things, guys. The dog likes some weird things. So, guys.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
We're not seeing this.
No.
So sorry. Sorry.
Yes, no, don't get your hopes up yet, folks.
Yes. It would be nice if Disney would apologize to Mr. Depp.
Yes. Now, latest headlines, I'm not seeing bugger all about this one.
Yes.
So, yeah. Sorry, folks, we got you possibly excited then for a second.
We were so excited. And now we're not.
And now we just pluff.
All I see is one day ago from the Daily Express, Johnny Depp. Amber Heard said working with future husband was torture.
Nah, Brie, I wouldn't put any validity onto. See, that was a yes. That was a yes. He wants the toilet.
No, he was just out there. He wants
Did he
to
go?
play. That's all he wants to do. He just doesn't know how to express it properly.
Well, I don't know. Buying you seems like a good way.
Yes,
I'm all for that.
It gets my attention. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll support that.
That's for sure.
Yeah, do it again, doggo.
Oh, poor puppy.
Go on, Bobo the Crypto.
Bobo the Crypto. Come on, up. Come on, up. Come on. Oh, not that hard. Jeez.
You knew that was going to happen, Chris.
I know. Hey. All right, but continue while I.
Well, that's the end of the article by the looks of it. Yes.
So,
but no, Brie, I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I mean,
yeah, let's just stay. Yeah, drop that subject and continue back to Henry Cavill.
Yes,
our nerdy people's choice.
Oh well, he is one of us.
One of us.
No, seriously, the dude seems to be such a exactly. Yeah, Matthew, it is the Orc way. Like I've explained before, Orc writing system and non-verbal communication is a highly skilled thing. You have to accurately measure the dents you put in somebody else's skull to convey your message. You You go like 3 mil too deep into something, and it means a completely different thing. The sentence reads completely differently.
Correct.
So, biting actually is a lot easier in some ways. 1 trump for yes, 2 trumps for no.
Yep. So, which one of these 3 would you be most excited about?
Ooh. Mass Effect.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you there.
Partially because he's not done sci-fi.
Well, not just that. I think it's a possibility because the writing, that's one thing about Mass Effect. The writing was never bad.
No.
And so they know how to, if they go talk to the writers of the games to write a movie series, then that's why I'd be there's so much world building you can do with Mass Effect over years.
Exactly.
Movie, and then the MCU, and honestly, the Highlander one. But I mean, I don't think we need more Highlander.
No, I mean, Highlander was a great product of its day, but
yes,
I mean, just little things. If you think about tiny little minutia details, that would be a massive issue now that weren't when Highlander was created in the 80s.
Correct.
You live forever. Nowadays,
people get paid to live forever, essentially.
Yeah, not even that. I mean, as an immortal, every motherfucker will have your phone number, your picture.
Yeah, that's true. They go to be chopping your head off. Yes,
everything's everything's stored on computers, whereas you could get away with filing errors before computers. Everything was written down on paper and filing, and you could get away with so much. Whereas
you could hide from
exactly. Whereas now you're living in, I don't know, America, say, right? Yeah, no, and then you want to. People are getting a bit sus because you're supposed to be 75 and you look like Henry Cavill. So you move to another country. For a start, you need all your travel certificates.
Yeah, to be able to get there, you can't just travel. Yeah. And
then you need to transfer all your IDs because they won't accept you just creating a new ID, new passports or anything like that, saying, oh, I've never left the country before. They would want to see previous proof and bank statements. It's so much is a...
yeah. I'm trying to modernize it. Well, Mass Effect already takes place in the future.
The future, exactly.
Yep. And then the MCU is comic book.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, yes, you could say Highlander, it's fiction, but it was supposed to take place in the real world.
Yeah, that was the whole point. They was an underclass of the real world.
And so the fact that, you can get killed by getting your head chopped off Kurgan would have won.
Well, that's the whole point. Is that's the only way you die.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Kurgan would have found them all, chopped all their heads off, and won.
Yeah. Google search because he met the guy 300 fucking years ago. Just do a Google identity fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like because they don't change. Oh, and a wild Bob appears.
A wild comic book Bob. Money solves all problems. It does. And Matthew Coburn makes a good point. Won't be the same without Queen music.
Well, you can still use the Queen music.
Correct. But
I mean,
they're going to try and modernize it, though.
Thinking with the Highlander thing. It's the director of John Wick, allegedly linked to it at the moment. The Immortals are a separate class, same as in John Wick, the criminal class. If you notice, in all the John Wick movies,
and same with a Highlander car, it's an SUV class.
No, you fucking moron. I'm trying to actually make a valid argument here.
I'm messing with you, but you're talking about how they can market it and stuff and what they can do.
Because the Immortals would be a different class, like in the John Wick movies. No innocent is ever in any way harmed or notices because they're so subtle around.
They're so
you know what I mean? No, they're so subtle.
I know I'm messing
around the generals
because I got a dog messing with me.
So you can try and spin some form of underclass, under society
I
that
guess.
coexists alongside. Maybe.
Maybe.
So that would be.
That's. I mean, we're not. We wouldn't be excited for a new. It's just that it would be third on my list.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be third on your list after what? Hercules or Captain Britain?
Oh, I think Hercules.
I'd go for Captain Britain.
See, I think Captain Britain would be good, but
represent.
Yeah, but that would be cool. But I think give him a chance to play a deeper character. Hercules, I think, is a deeper character than Captain Britain.
Yeah. And that'd be interesting as well, because they could actually really, in the Mass Effect, show his acting range with Shepard, with what he's gone through previously.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Because let's be honest, we all laugh and joke when we're playing that. When we're playing that game, it's like, do you want to do the blue option or the red option? You're just like, red every time, baby.
But yeah, that's
maybe
a real human
the more
choice.
Emotional impact. Yeah, the emotional impact of the choices, which you have a laugh with in the game when you're playing it yourself in the game, because you know it's just a game. But when he's portraying it as it's a real event, you can bring a lot more depth to the character.
Yeah, and Comic Book Bob says it could still be done. It involves magic, so they could do something like Immortals don't show up on video or photographs. Yeah, but then
how do you have the IDs to rent properties, for example, get money?
Yeah, but you could have you could be but I don't know how it would work.
Yeah, because everything's got to have a photo nowadays.
And then Matthew Coburn says, actually, we just got a Toyota Highlander a few months ago after another car we have needs work. Yes, it triggered a conversation. That was the goal, interaction. And it worked. Excellent. Excellent.
By the way, anybody watching us on a replay, that guy in the chat, the Wild Bob that has appeared, Comic Book Bob, he was with us on CKNY this morning or last night, depending on what country you're in. He's got there's a link to his channel down in the description below. Go give him a check him out, check out some of his vids, give him a subscription, leave a comment in some of his vids, even if it is the Orc says you're shit at oh god, why has my mind just gone completely blank? Valheim. That's the one. Even if it's just you suck at Valheim. So, yeah, please do. But yes, thank you for joining at the very end, Bob. Bob says they did something similar in the movie
Frailty.
Yeah, Frailty. Sorry, from my screen it looks like double I. And I was like, what?
Frailty. Freya?
Yeah, the character wouldn't show up on video or pictures and people's memories of him became fuzzy, protecting his identity. You sure he just wasn't carrying around a big bag of Rohypnol? I can't quite remember what happened. It seemed like that's such a nice guy, but he bought me a drink. I woke up 3 days later in Bangkok. What the hell happened?
Did you say Bangkok?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Hey-o!
Oh, God. Yeah, 5-year-old humor here, folks. I do apologize. Doggo gone, or is he? No, he's going back. You want to say, yeah?
No, he's still going strong. Speaking of going strong, guys, we went for 8 hours the other night playing some Call of Duty. John from Nerd Reactor and I. You can check him out in the links
Link down below.
in the description below. Yeah. Yes.
No, and Matthew's just sitting there in the chat laughing his ass off.
Yes.
Glad we can entertain you.
Yeah, that's why we're here, folks. That's why we have been here.
Yes.
So, guys, in the chat, which one of these are you excited for the most?
Highlander, Hercules / Captain Britain, or Mass Effect? Which one? Tell us your thoughts now. We will just sit here quietly whilst the dog abuses Chris.
No, he just wants me to throw this.
I know he does.
So I'll throw it, and he won't abuse me.
That's what she said.
Hey, wait, what? That one doesn't make sense too much. I'll just throw it, and she won't abuse me. What am I throwing for her?
The thing that takes batteries.
The Xbox controller?
That's the one.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. You throw it, and she can sit there playing. He catches it, and she just sits there playing all night. What the hell do you think I meant?
I don't know why your mind went there. Huh? Weird.
But you discussed it. Well, I was thinking about the Xbox control pad, honestly.
No, sure you
No,
were.
Matthew says
that's
he's
my
not
finger.
sure. And Bob's
Charlie
got to get back
bit
to
my
work.
finger.
Oh,
I remember that.
yo, Bob. We'll catch you later, man.
Later, Bob. Guys,
Good.
this is a good place to, say goodnight, Frankie.
I don't know any Frankies.
You don't know a Frank at all? You don't know one Frank?
No, and I don't give a frank about that either.
Hey! If you are watching us on the replay, guys, make sure that you do smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Are you excited for any of these projects for Henry Cavill? Do you like Henry Cavill? Do you like his Superman? There's a lot of different opinions about his Superman. Just leave a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the Planet of Nerds, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell so you get alerts for when we go live, like this, when we drop videos, like the High Nerd Reacts. Guys, yeah.
Because I'm watching.
He's watching.
So please like, share, subscribe, leave comments, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your family. And yeah, generally help us out.
Please.
I would say to throw the dog a bone, but it's not. It's a chew toy.
It's a chew toy. Whee!
It's
Guys,
an chew toy.
I'm Chris DarthPyrin Walker, a.k.a. the High Nerd. He's Kev, a.k.a. Nuff Said, a.k.a. Captain Strong.
Already got one going? Oh.
And this has been Wormholes, guys. Well, and ladies, if you're watching. And,
hello, ladies, if the ladies are watching. Hello.
Yeah. And we shall see you soon.